Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi! My name is Natasha and it's fantastic to have you here. For today's video, I am so excited because we are unboxing and taking a look at the Disney's Alice in Wonderland Tarot deck by Minerva Siegel, illustrated by Lisa Vannina. Hopefully I am pronouncing that correctly. This is published by Inside Editions and it retails for, let's see, $24.99 in the US and $33.99 in Canada. And I know that there is a exclusive Barnes & Noble version as well that has been out for a while now, but as of filming this, this just arrived for me today. So I am excited. Let's take a look. Includes a fully illustrated 78 card deck and a 128 page guidebook. Explore your past, present, and future with this official tarot deck inspired by Disney's Alice in Wonderland, featuring original art of Alice, the Mad Hatter, the Cheshire Cat, and all of their friends from Wonderland. I am so excited. You guys probably know my obsession with the Disney Villains Tarot, which is also published by Insight Editions and authored by Minerva as well. So let's get into it. Oh, so excited. Yay, we have a ribbon. She also did the Nightmare Before Christmas deck, the Labyrinth deck. So I will link all of those in the eye for you. Oh my God, how cute is that? Ah, all right. Sorry, I get too excited and I forget that we are looking at everything. All right, so here is the guidebook. Cute. I absolutely adore this art style. It reminds me of like 1960s Disney, especially like if you remember or ever went to the Disneyland Hotel. I was very fortunate enough to stay there twice in my lifetime, and they had a lot of promotional stuff that was like this artwork style as well. So I'm really excited. Fun understanding the deck. So do we not have a table of contents? Oh, we do. Thank goodness. All right. So there's your table of contents. And then it looks like we do have spreads in the back. So let's go ahead and take a look at that real fast. So, oh, cute. The doorknob's key. Then we have Follow the White Rabbit. I am probably going to get really excited over this deck. And those of you who have followed me for a long time, you know that I love anything and everything Disney. So I apologize in advance. You can always mute me as we go along if I get too annoying. All right. So here is the back. Fun. And it is a matte, or yeah, I was absolutely, yes, a matte. For a minute there, it almost looked like it had a gloss, but I digress. Let's get into this. Ah, how cute. I love the borders. It doesn't take anything away from me looking at the art. All right, let's take a peek at the cardstock. It is very thin, very flexible. It doesn't snap back very quickly. So some of you might not like this at all. We'll see how it shuffles after we flip all the way through here. Ooh, so we have some different labels or different names here. Interesting. Again, some of you might not like that. I mean, she's far from nurturing, so I don't know how I feel about her being the Empress, but I understand in the movie these are king and queens, so it makes sense for wordplay. I would find her to be more of an empress to be honest, but just my opinion, just throwing it out there. But this also works too. And now I have the music running through my head. Oh, that's fun. Cute. That scene was kind of traumatic for me when I was little. I love that. Just a little insight to me personally. My mom will always tell me the story. She's like, I will never forget when you were like 2 and you knew all of the words to Alice in Wonderland songs and you were singing them. So this is definitely one of my childhood favorites. That's fun. Absolutely, that makes sense to me. I love that so much. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is perfect. My favorite card so far. Ooh. I like that one as well. It's a very friendly deck so far, very positive feeling. Love this. Those cookies, man, I wanted to eat them so bad. I love it so much. Okay, I was a little nervous at first when I saw the Empress card. I thought, oh no, but now I'm in it. I love it. I get the vibe behind it completely for it. Oh my God. Love. Love. Cute. I love that he's in there too for the moon. Oh. This artwork is phenomenal. I love it. I love that it's not, you know, straight out of the movie. I love that there's a different type of flair to it. It feels accessible. Oh, Dinah. Sweet. All right. So, suit of flowers. Me, 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 me. I warned you guys that I was going to geek out. Fair warning. It is beautiful. So it does look like it's going to be like a pip deck. Yeah. So this might be hard for beginners, especially since the suit name is changed as well. All right, so flowers are going to be the wands. The hedgehogs are going to be the pentacles. The suit of the spears are going to represent the swords, and the teacups are going to represent cups. So we should have saw that at the beginning, but we are here now. So this is the wands. I mean, you can kind of get the vibe from what the art is going for the energy of the card. But yeah, this would be pretty hard to interpret if you were a beginner. Or I shouldn't say very hard, like pretty hard. It'll be more difficult if you're not familiar with, you know, what the energy of the card's supposed to be represented. But we'll check out the guidebook. We'll see how in-depth it is. And as always, if you fall in love with the art of a specific deck and you don't really vibe with some of the cards, or you don't vibe with the guidebook, the resources that are available are great to have right next to you when you're learning, or even whatever level you're at. just because it'll help you get more familiar with what the cards represent, a second eye, so to speak. And I do have a tarot reference video as well that you can check out to see if any of that works for you. Cute. I would have loved to see more of a scene in the minors rather than this type of pip style. The Disney villains did a pretty good job of that. Kind of going fast because there's not really much detail here. Cracks me up. I do like the court cards. She's having none of it. Ooh. I'm glad that's in there. All right. So yeah, for me personally, I think that's a big disappointment. But nonetheless, I still really enjoy this deck. I think it's fun, it's quirky, it definitely has all of the right vibes to it. The artwork is stunning. But yeah, that's a little disappointing. Oh, yay! Oh. This was also very traumatizing. That oyster scene, oof. But I loved this movie, man. I would obsessively watch this, The Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin. Like, the Disney Renaissance movies were my jam. But as a toddler, this movie was it for me until The Little Mermaid came along, and then it was hopeless to put in anything else for me. That's all I wanted to watch. Got different patterns on the teacups. That's cute. Oh, well, that's kind of a bummer. I was really looking forward to hopefully seeing more scenes because this is just so rich with, you know, even allegories and so many different things that you could do as far as each card. But I get it. If it's not their vision, it's not their vision. All right, let's see how it shuffles. It's not bad. There we go. Personally, I think it's going to be one of those decks where you just kind of have to shuffle it a little bit, like work with it to get it to where it kind of has that memory. Yeah. Very similar to the other decks by Minerva, the card stock. All right, let's get a card so we can read, please. So we're going to read for the Six of Hedgehogs or the Six of Pentacles. All right, hedgehogs start at page 72. Six of Hedgehogs. All right, so upright, the Six of Hedgehogs indicates that you are in a place of abundance now and that it's time to share that wealth with those less fortunate. Remember the people who helped you along your way to success and share its rewards with them. Reversed, the Six of Hedgehogs represents a debt or unfair exchange. Carefully examine contracts before agreeing to them to avoid being swindled. If you have any outstanding debts, this tarot card is assigned to prioritize making good on them. Okay, so not terrible, very much in line with her other guidebooks. But I want to read for a major arcana just to seal the deal here. So we're going to read for Judgment because that's the first one that came out of the deck. All right, so more here. So description, while the white rabbit blows his trumpet to announce the arrival of the Queen of Hearts, the tarot card Judgment announces the arrival of an important realization. Judgment marks the time to make amends for past blunders or wrongdoings and forgive yourself. Upright, everyone makes mistakes. That's the simple nature of it. Whether you hurt somebody's feelings or made a poor judgment call or found yourself late for a very important date, Judgment encourages you to make amends and forgive yourself. You've come so far along your journey and grown so much along the way. It's time to leave regrets and guilts in the past and move forward. Reversed, like a blaring trumpet, you're being called to embrace something new but are ignoring it. Sometimes, Judgment reversed represents that you're being too hard on yourself and that it's time to silence your inner critic and embrace yourself for who you are. Other times, Judgment reversed can mean that you're refusing to embrace a personal realization that's right in front of you, trying to get your attention as boisterously as a trumpet. Let go of limiting beliefs, ideas, and behaviors that you've outgrown and allow yourself to bloom. All right, so the guidebook is great. It's just enough information to help you get by. I do recommend that with this type of a deck with that pip style, that having another tarot resource next to you, such as a big book, will help you get more in-depth readings and understand the energy behind the cards a little bit more. But as always, if you are drawn to the art style, if you are drawn to the deck, then you will learn because you're drawn to it. It'll be a little bit easier for you that way because you want to use the deck. However, I'm still a little bit disappointed with that. But everything else I love. I love the characters. I really enjoy it. I think it's fun. It's quirky, like I said. I think it was well worth the wait, except just that little ping of my heart that it was a pip style. But all in all, very fun, a decent price point, and the cardstock is, you know, it's not terrible. It's definitely workable, but I would like to see something a little bit more substantial. But that is my opinion. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. I know some of you are very hit and miss when it comes to these decks, but I enjoy being surprised. I enjoy the pop culture decks. All right, everyone, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you so much. The links for this will be in the description box below if you want to purchase that legitimately. And don't forget to check out my link tree where I do have all of my social media listed, as well as my Etsy shop where I do personal readings. Thank you so much again, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.